Alright, how you doing today?
All right, that's
Gonna start by asking a question, and I don't want you all to respond out loud. Just think on it, and we'll get back to it at the end of the speech. When you hear the words Metropolitan Sewer District, what comes to mind? Now, it's known as MSD, but this organization is a nonprofit that provides a service that is necessary for the health and the safety of the public. Imagine a world without plumbing. Yeah, it's simple and overlooked to most of us, but without it, we would all be in a world of trouble. Simple things such as flushing a toilet wouldn't be so simple if it wasn't for the likes of MSD. By the time you leave this room today, hope you'll gain information on the history of MSD, to its current functions, and know a little bit more about how MSD makes an impact on the greater metro area. My favorite quote of mine is, "You can't know where you're going until you know where you've been." Which leads me to my first point, to say that the history of MSD is just as important, if not more important, than the future of it. For its first 40 years, Louisville had no sewers and no drainage system. Sanitary waste went into yards and outhouses, and wash water was dumped in the streets and alleys. Thus came the Louisville Metro Combined Sewer System. It was built somewhere between the 1860s and 1950s, while Metropolitan Sewer District wasn't founded until 1946. Louisville area has been subject to flooding for thousands of years. You all know it. The drainage system, like I said, it wasn't established till 1946. And some of you probably heard about the Great Flood of 1937, but few people talk about the floods of 1945, 1963, 83, 84, I believe it's a few more. So just the ordinance was put in place for MSD to take over, and it's been great ever since. It was chaotic, but it's no time like the present. MSD is now pretty much a well-oiled machine. They have many different divisions. I'm only going to discuss a couple of them for you today. The first division is the collections division, and that has different departments such as the drainage department, sanitary department, TBI, and IWD. Well, drainage department is what it sounds like. They focus on the rainwater and all the rain complaint issues. They focus on drainage mains, the creeks and streams, making sure they're flowing properly. The sanitary department deals with the water that leaves your household, the sewage, the wash water, the washer, the washer, toilet, sink, shower, anything that you would use in that aspect. IWD regulates our restaurants and our warehouses. Restaurants and warehouses put a lot of different chemicals into the main sewer that most people aren't aware of, and they need somebody to regulate them, and that's where IWD comes into place. And the TBI department is like a support system. They pretty much throw the eyes underneath the ground. They check out the sewer, help out each department, and make sure everything is able to run properly. Now, the next division I wanted to talk about was the operations division, which has five water quality treatment centers. And they pretty much take on all the water from the various sewer mains and service connections out of your houses. Those 5 treatment centers are named Cedar Creek, DRG, Floyd's Fork, Hyde Creek, and the largest of all is Morris Forman. Fun fact for all of you is 153 million gallons of wastewater are treated daily in the Metro Louisville area. But I'm not going to spend too much time on that. Just keep rolling for the sake of the speech. Now that you all see where we're at, let's get to where we're going. MSD plays a major role in the health and the safety of Louisville Metro. Now, the police and the firefighters are not the only first responders. As I stated before, MSD responds to an abundance of health and safety related issues, from sewage backing up in people's properties to holes in the center of the streets that could cause bodily harm or damage to citizens. MSD is pretty much Johnny on the spot and have to respond to all these issues. MSD CARES initiative is also another thing that MSD has their hands in, is a part of impacting the city. They support many different charitable organizations such as Wednesday's Child, Metro United Way and the Fund for the Arts, as well as giving opportunities for the inner city youth. They partner with programs such as Summer Works and Project One, the Mayor's Initiative. And that just gives high school students a chance to come in and work and gain experience and earn a little revenue over the summers. I always say if you dream big, you achieve bigger, and MSD gives you a way to do that. Now, I could go on and on forever, but as you see, flushing the toilet would not be so simple if it wasn't for the likes of MSD. With the help of this well-oiled machine and its many departments, we have come a long way as a city, and MSD plays a huge part of that development. It's a nonprofit organization, as I said before, that provides a service that most of us consider a luxury, when in fact, this service is a necessity and for the health and the safety of our public. Now, before you go, allow me to tell you what MSD means to me. It means a career, it's life, it's growth, and it's money. Thanks for your time.